Good almost afternoon, all our friends, Soda County Daily News. We are going to attempt to do the never before done. I'm going to be honest. We've been told nobody's going to do this, but with your help, I think we can do it. We are looking for people who own campers that are willing to make a warming village. Listen, a warming village to those in need. All right. So we have warming centers that have certain hours, 8:30 to 7 a.m. And they have parameters about that, it has to be in the teens, but still very cold, very dangerous. Let's look at the temperature forecast. All right. So today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 degrees. To look later into the week, we're not going to get any reprieve until Sunday. So let's go back and double check. So these are the temperatures that we're looking at over the coming week. Now, in the link on our Facebook group, you can join that link. All you got to do is click it. You can join with me in this conversation because we have a goal. Here's the goal. We need, during this broadcast, if I have to stay on here 3 hours, during this broadcast, we need 3 volunteer campers with self-sufficient electric and heat. All right. Our goal eventually is to get to 10. But during this broadcast, we want to get a commitment from 3 people who will start this warming village. We also need 2 volunteer nourishment groups, 2 groups to help with some feeding. And our goal is to have 4 throughout the process. But in this live stream, we want 2. We also are going to need a host, peacekeeper, coordinator, somebody on site to make sure that the campers are being taken care of and occupied, and just overall coordinating with the nourishment groups and everything like that. So that is what we're trying to do right here live right now. Now, I am going to, give me just a second. Right here live. We are also broadcasting on our YouTube page. And I'm going to put that in the comments on the Facebook live stream so you can share this outside of the group to get as many people as possible. So bear with me just a second here until we can. All right, there's the live stream. I appreciate people watching, because this is no joke. We're going to make this happen. All right, there it is in the comments. So you'll be able to use that. So at the top where it says StreamYard, the blue, click on that. You can join with me right now in the conversation. In the comments, you see our stream also on YouTube. You can share that on your pages and get folks to join that way. Let me come back over here. All right. Good. All right. So here's what we're looking for. Help us out. We need some campers, self-sufficient with electric heat. It doesn't matter how fancy, how little, how big. We need 3 right now in this live stream. If it takes 30 minutes, great. If it takes me all blessed day, I'm going to keep going until we get these volunteers. So folks can be inside a warm environment, safe with something to eat. We are making history. This has never been done before. A warming village. So if you have any kind of camper that has self-sufficient heating capabilities and electricity, we need you. Now, a lot of times, people are going to be asking, well, wait a minute, where are you going to do this? Oh, well, that's a great idea. That's a great question. Right now, the tentative plan is the parking lot across from Bob Evans, Advanced Auto, this parking lot. This is where our target is. We've made phone calls to get the permissions needed. If for any reason that does not work out, we will find an alternative location very, very close to here. It could be the cinema, could be just regular public parking. But I truly believe the folks that own this parking lot, we've already put in a call to, not going to have a problem. This is a very good centralized location. Everybody knows where it is. Those that are in need will be able to get there very easily. We thought about the welcoming center, and the welcoming center is still a possibility. It's a short drive, but a long walk. So right now, this is the plan. Our backup plan would be the welcome center or the cinema. Let's review for the next week. This is today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all the way through. So this is going to last from today and then pull out on Sunday. But right now on this broadcast, I am not joking. And I'll tell you, let me turn my camera on here. Let me get rid of this. All right, I'm going to make a rare public appearance. Let me tell you something, folks. I've been told that nobody's going to do this. Nobody in their right mind is going to volunteer their camper. Nobody in their right mind is going to help with this because nobody cares. That's what I've been told. Not by one person, by multiple people. This is going to fail. This is what I've been told. So I've been planning this for a couple of days, and this will be, well, today's day 3. And I've been told you're going to fail. Nobody is going to do this. But guess what? I believe in Sauter County, and I believe in you. And I believe if I come on live and tell you citizen to citizen, face to face, that we want to have a warming village. It's never been done. They have food truck places, let's have a big food truck race and let's bring everybody in and have a food truck deal. All right. But when we're talking about the most vulnerable among us, they're in the cold right now. There's no warming station. They're in the cold right now. They're out committing crimes, trying to go to jail to get warm and fed. You think I'm kidding? Ask any law enforcement officer. All right? This is how we can help. So I would like you to please, this is the goal. Where's it at here? 3 self-sufficient. Let me get back out of here. 3 self-sufficient campers during this call right now. You see the link? You want to hop on and talk with me? You can do that. I made it easy. You don't have to download anything. Just click the link. I'll see you. We can have a chat. You want to put it in the comments? Put it in the comments. But this is a part of what we are absolutely committed to, something that's never been done. And frankly, I've been told I'm nuts. Been told I'm nuts. Nobody is going to help me do this. We want 3 today, right now, on this broadcast. If you are looking, thinking about it, I've already got my camper winterized, I got to have to take the tarp off the top, whatever. Then we have created camper at Scioto County dailynews.com. Because we want to end up, our goal is to have 10 campers with heat. All right. So we know we're not going to get 10 today. So over the course of the next 24 hours, you think about it and decide. You can go to camp and let us know, camper at Scioto County Daily News. But right now, we need 3. We need 3. So we are standing by to see what's going to happen. Share that video I put in the comments. That's our YouTube stream. That way it can be shared out of this group to anybody, because we want to get the word out. All right, you can volunteer in the comments. And moving forward, Scioto County Daily News, camper at Scioto County Daily News. All right, we've got somebody that popped on. Hard saying, but this is completely unfiltered. We're going to take him, see what happens. Well, I don't know. You're going to have to be able to show your face. I'm not going to show that image. Okay. That's one good thing about being live. We can do this and we can interact with the public. But at the same time, if somebody wants to be a joker about it, then I don't have to share it with you, because this person doesn't seem to be all right. So we took care of that. I'm back. I am not going to fall victim to jokers. This is a serious situation. We want to have the first ever warming village. Warming village. And we need 3 campers right now, here today, to help start the warming village. I was told it can be done. Can be done. And I want to prove them wrong. And I want you guys to prove them wrong. So we are going to put this up. 3 volunteers. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. If you want to hop on and join the video conversation, you can. If you want to make comments, you can. But we are going to continue live. I'm just going to give you some music here to think about it, and I'll go through the temperatures. All right, so this is a legitimate comment. Turn that off a second. You can read it. Most of them homeless in Portsmouth get a disability check and then buy dope with it instead of trying to get an apartment. So why would I take my personal camper that I busted my ass to get and let people have and leave shit in buckets laying around, clothes and trash? Not going to happen. Can't help someone. Don't help their self. Okay. That's a legitimate question. And I'm going to tell you, there are people out there that are living in houses that don't have heat. There are people out there that aren't on drugs. There are people out there that have mental health issues. Not to mention the fact that if there is a situation in this case, we will have on standby a host, peacekeeper, and coordinator. Plus, it's in a centralized location where our wonderful friends at the Portsmouth Police Department will know where everybody is. And so the chances of that are relatively remote. But you have to realize there are people in homes right now that don't have heat. We're not talking specifically, of course, they're included. We're not talking specifically about the homeless. We're talking about people that don't have heat. There are houses catching on fire, and we reported on one yesterday, and there were actually several, and they're happening every day, where people are trying to use alternative forms of heat, and they're burning their houses down because there's no heat. There's also, you can check with Children's Services. There's a problem where there are children in homes that don't have heat. So we're not talking about, let me bring this back up here. Where is it? There it is. All right. So we're not talking about specifically drug-addled homeless. And the fact that that's where your brain went first and foremost is probably the reason why people said that this people won't help, people won't do this, because that stigma comes into play. We are not talking about drug-addled homeless. We're talking, of course, we are talking about the homeless, but we are talking about people that have legitimate mental health issues, but we're also talking about people who are living in a home that don't have heat. Here's another one. SSI pays $773 per month. Tell me where you can get an apartment and utilities for that. Not to mention addicts can't get public housing, not legally. They do crash with people with legitimate lease, of course, drug conviction bars you from food stamps. It's a system carefully built to keep people on the street using and dying. So people are entering the conversation, and I appreciate that. You are more than welcome to do so. Have the conversation. Let's have it. I'm all for it. If you want to get on and do the click the link and join us live and go and be a part of the video, do that too. All right. But we are absolutely doing our very best right here, right now, looking for 3 volunteers with self-sufficient electric heat campers so we can provide the very first ever warming village that's not dependent on specific times, specific measurements of the weather. Here's the weather. This is what we're looking at. So technically, the warming station that's available now won't open until maybe Monday night, definitely Tuesday, because it's going to be 6 degrees. But what about now? It's below freezing. What about Monday? Look at the rest of the week. So Wednesday, no warming station. Thursday, no warming station. Friday, possibly. Saturday, nope. And Sunday, we'll finally be out of this polar vortex, and it's going to start to warm up. So we're just looking over this next week of very deadly weather, and there is no alternatives in Sauter County for people without heat. So don't be so jaded as the first thing that you think of are, drug addicts. We're talking about people that don't have a place to go. We're talking about people with mental health issues. We're talking about people who live in a technical house but have no heat. Not to mention the fact that they may have heat, but then if there's a situation, heat could be turned off. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this. The moratorium on evictions and the moratorium on having your electric and gas turned off ended December 31st, 2020, and was not renewed. So those of you that work with community action know exactly what I'm talking about. There are big problems with people about ready to get their electric turned off. We are now coming on a holiday weekend where community action is not open and will not be open on Monday. So if these companies decide to turn off electricity, then there's going to be a bunch of people in town that do not have a way to heat their homes. I hope you feel my passion. I need you to feel my passion. This is not about finding a place for drug addicts to crash, right? This is a legitimate way to help people stay warm and stay safe so we don't have an issue with people out there, because it happens. It happens. We've been doing this for years. People get out there in the cold and then they find them. They find them later, and then we have to report horrible news. This is a fantastic way to prevent that. Look, give them a place to freaking get out of the cold and eat something. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. Why does everybody think I'm crazy? This is not undoable. This is not undoable. I'm going to give you another couple minutes here to think about it. Listen to some wonderful royalty-free music so we don't get kicked off anything. All right, I'm going to turn my camera back on. Bing. Bing. Let me tell you something. This might sting a little bit. Sorry. Where are our Bible thumpers? Where are you at, Christians? Where are you at, church? Huh? Why? Why do we not have churches already open and doing this? A food bank once a month. Where are you at now? You're at home in the heat, right? You're using your devices. Why? Why do we have tax-exempt 501c3 organizations turning their backs on us, on these folks, on the people that they say that they are wanting to service? Where are you with your limited hours? Where are you? Your heat's still on. Your bills are paid. Where are you with your big fancy gymnasiums and your unlimited building projects? Where are you? Why does it take a citizen to look like a complete and total fool trying to get some campers to show up in a parking lot when you're sitting around with your $1 million buildings and you won't open your doors and help people? Where are you? But you can't wait to get to church on Sunday and wear your finest clothes and sing your beautiful songs with your thousands of dollars worth of sound equipment to praise God and say you're gonna be a beacon of light, a shelter in the time of storm. Hey, there's a storm. Provide some shelter. You think I've got some passion? You're darn right I got some passion. All these churches right now are warm. Why? They don't want their water pipes to freeze. They're warm and they're empty. Shame on you. Open the doors. Let the people in. Feed the people. Minister to the people. Why are you not doing that? Why does it come to some, publisher to say, hey, let's get some RVs together? Why do I have to think that far out of the box when you are literally sitting on the answer? And you have been for years. You want to have bingo? Oh, you're all upset because you can't have bingo now? Because you don't have the funds? You can open your doors and let people come in and warm up. And use that food bank that you're so proud of. Give them something to eat. Or remember that tomorrow, whenever you're at church and you're praying, and you pray for those people that are out there. Oh, we want to minister to the poor, and we want to minister to the people that are in jails, and we want to minister to the people in need, and we pray and we pray and we pray. Stop praying and start doing. You have the means. I'm trying to create something out of thin air. You have it. Use it. How about that? Let me come around to every single church, because I will. You want me behind your pulpit? I've been there, and I'll do it again. Look at this. It's all we need. Look at these temperatures. There are people out there that are so good, and I am not taking away from anything that the organizations that are doing, and I'm talking about the Salvation Army, I'm talking about the Red Cross, I'm talking about all these wonderful, wonderful organizations, but they have their parameters. They have their parameters. They got to go with the whole, 8:30 o'clock, 7 o'clock, all that kind of stuff. They've got their, they're a large organization. They got their hierarchy, and the rules come from wherever the rules come from. But we have the power here in our area to take matters in their own hands and help some people. Help some people get inside. Have something nice to eat. Why not? Why not? And I told you I was told right up front. I was told I'm crazy. I've lost my mind. Well, part of that may be true. But I had some faith. I had some faith that a few people would come in and do this. Let's see, we got a comment. Schools can open their gyms, not churchgoers' fault. They give all the time. Soda County needs to step up. Bible beaters. Hey, schools can open their gyms. Yeah, they can. But here's the thing. You want to say something about the Bible beaters? Where you at, Bible beaters? Where you at? Schools, they're doing their thing. They can open their gyms, but these churches sit empty, heated and empty. And they're the ones that are out there proclaiming that they're going to service the community. They're the ones that file for tax exempt status. So yeah, they need to be the ones to step up. They're the ones doing unlimited building funds, taking collections. So let's do this, let's do that, and then not do it except for once a month. Whenever you look and see right here what the temperature is and what's happening, you're doggone right. You're doggone right. Look at the church here. You want to go, here we go. You want to look at the letter to the Church of Philadelphia. You've fallen away from your first love. All right. Take a look at that. How many preachers are going to preach on that tomorrow? Church of Philadelphia. You've fallen away from your first love. What is your mission? Right? To feed the hungry. To nourish the poor. All ye that are heavy laden. Come on. Church, where are you? I can't throw a rock from where I'm sitting right now and not hit 3 churches. And they're empty. And then the alarm's going to go off, and then somebody's going to have to call in with their little code and get the alarm turned off from wherever they're at because the building's empty. And there's no reason for that. The curfew's been lifted. You can have the capacity. All that stuff no longer applies. But what I'm trying to do, because nobody else is, let's do a warming village. And at some point, somewhere, somebody's going to do this, and they're going to be hailed as what a wonderful idea. Right? I'm offering it right now. But somewhere, someday, somebody's going to do this, and they're going to be hailed as, this is so wonderful, and people are coming together, and people are doing this. Well, let's do it right now. Let's make history right now. What are we waiting on? Anybody else want to join? Anybody else have a comment? You guys think I'm joking? I'm not. No way. I think you figured that out by now. Unfiltered. And I haven't said one thing that's not true. I just need a few people with some campers. We'll bring them in a parking lot and help some people out. That's all. That's all. If you guys want to participate, share the video, the YouTube stream. I gave that to you in the comments. You can go to camper@SodaCountyDailyNews.com and let me know if you're interested, if you see this on the replay. But yeah, let's do something. Let's make this happen. This is a community. Make it happen. And yeah, all you preachers, dig out the letter to the Church of Philadelphia. I want to hear you preach on that tomorrow. And it's not just churches. That's the biggest problem, because they have the most buildings sitting around right now, heated and empty. But you can look at churches, you can look at government, you can look at townships. Where are all these township halls? Why are they not open? Why are they not open? You waiting on somebody to rent it for a family reunion? Open up. They all got kitchens, they all got tables, they all got chairs. Open up. Oh, did that hurt? You're out there in Otway, you're out there in South Webster, Nile Township. Listen to me. Open your township building. If people have heat problems, let them come in and be warm. There's a kitchen right there. Feed them. Guess what? By every township building, there's 2 or 3 churches right there nearby. Oh, he did it again. Yes, he did. Come on, folks. Let's do this. This is ridiculous. I'm going to show this to you one more time. Where is it at? There it is. Here's the temperatures. Saturday. All right, so we have a week. This week could be a week of blessings, a week of encouragements, a week of lives being changed, or this can be a week of complacency. This can be a week of tragedy. Whose choice is it? The people that have and will not share. That's whose choice it is. If you have and you're not willing to share, then that's on you. We have and we're willing to share. I'm making a fool of myself right now, trying to get the word out and put something together. Share this video. Let's make this happen. The offer still stands. The email is still good. I'm giving folks just another second, just in case they want to add any comments or any visuals. Boy, all my preacher friends, and you know who you are, and I know you're probably watching. You got some homework for tomorrow. Do some deep thinking. Ask your trustees if you can open.